New tonight, actor Jamie Foxx accused of assaulting a woman at a restaurant in the meatpacking district. The allegations, part of
New this evening entertainer Jamie Foxx denounced attacking a lady at an eatery in the meat pressing region. The claims a piece of a claim recorded against Foxx by the offended party. Recorded as Jane Doe, she says he put two hands on her midsection, continued to move them under her top, and told her she seemed to be Gabriel Association. She likewise guaranteed that a safety officer and witnesses saw the occurrence, yet decided to leave you all. Jamie Foxx has been totally absent from the spotlight since he left the medical clinic a couple of months prior. And presently he's moving once more in for set. It seems to be Cassie's claim against Diddy kicked things off, and individuals are presently suing these celebs, left and directly in the beyond 72 hours men, who have been blamed for say other than Jamie, our previous Terrible Kid Records president Harvey Pierre. Into Scope Records prime supporter James Oven, previous NFL star, and ESPN expert Marcellus Y. And most as of late the chairman of New York City, Eric Adams, who gave Diddy the way into the city only 1 month before he documented her claim. Will he be taking that vital back? The terrible kid of diversion is getting the way into the city from the awful kid of legislative issues. I need to thank you all for this honor, and simply remembering me being from New York, giving me the way into the city. Did he at last has the way into the city? I don't have any idea what's continuing, yet it resembles the music business is loaded with hunters, and they're getting uncovered individually. Yet what's the deal with this Jamie Foxx case? And how could he answer the sad charges the supposed casualty, guaranteeing Foxx attacked her inside get New York City eatery on 9th Road back in 2015? The claim was documented for this present week in New York High Court in Lower Manhattan. So you've all heard now that Cassie uncovered Diddy for purportedly putting his hands on her, trying her, and in any event, dealing her to male laborers. Now many individuals were confounded regarding the reason why Cassie didn't sue Diddy prior, considering they separated back in 2018. Well, above all else, she probably marked some sort of NDA, yet more critically, she had the option to sue Daddy under the New York Survivors Act, which was ordered in November of barely a year ago, and terminated on November 24th of this current year. This act gave grown-up overcomers of a 1-year window to record common claims against their culprits over assaults that happened even many years prior. And there have been an entire bundle of new allegations zooming around of late, with people racing to get their cases out. It appears as though allegations are springing up left and right, placing a few major names at the center of attention for every one of some unacceptable reasons. The legitimate scene in New York City has been wild since the Survivors Act was upheld, focusing on celebs like Russell Brand, Marilyn Manson, and Harvey Weinstein. And yes, he's getting sued again, yet that is only the beginnings. You all, obviously we as a whole, realize that Diddy got hit with a claim from Cassie, and he got that settled rapidly. Then Axl Rose from Firearms and Roses was blamed for a lodging exposition that supposedly occurred back in '89. Picture taker Terry Richardson likewise got hit with a charge from a previous model over a supposed SA that occurred during a shoot in 2004. And afterward, the Reed is presently confronting SA claims from a previous worker. A lot of individuals in Diddy's circle likewise got hit with claims, including the previous leader of Terrible Kid, Harvey Pierre, who's been companions with Diddy since they were understudies together at Howard College. As per reports got by Drifter, a mysterious lady who functioned as Pierre's partner at Terrible Kid affirmed in her claim that Pierre involved his influential place as offended party's manager to prep exploit, and saw her. The claim likewise names Terrible Kid Amusement, Terrible Kid Records, and Com's Endeavors as co-defendants, blaming Diddy's organizations for carelessness and orientation brutality. And afterward, only 1 year after the fact, Diddy's companion and New York City chairman Eric Adams likewise got hit with a sigh claim by how Adams is as of now being scrutinized by the FBI for debasement. And there's been a ton of hypothesis over the recent weeks that his cozy relationship with Diddy is the explanation the NYPD neglected to arraign Diddy. Adams is presently being sued under the New Survivors represent purportedly sang a lady in 1993, while the two of them worked for the city of New York. As per the court archives, the supposed casualty is requesting harms and a preliminary, yet there's more. You all since reports recently dropped that Jamie Foxx is the most recent high-profile Saul to be sued for said Jimmy is being sued by a previous fan who claims Jimmy contacted her improperly on an eatery housetop back in 2015. As per the grumbling got by CNN, the supposed episode occurred at Get New York City, a famous New York City cafe. The lady suing Jamie, distinguished exclusively as Jane Doe, guarantees that Jamie purposefully and without agree utilized power to unpleasantly contact her, including grabbing her bosoms, and privates the protest claims that Jamie appeared intoxicated at the hour of the occurrence. The lady claims she endured and keeps on experiencing physical and profound wounds, tension, misery, humiliation, and monetary damage, and is looking for an undefined sum. Now Jimmy is denying all of this, and his representative told CNN in a proclamation that the supposed episode never happened. Jamie representative likewise guarantees that a similar lady documented an almost indistinguishable claim in Brooklyn back in 2020, and that case was excused. Presently, the cases are not any more practical today than they were then, the rep said, additionally adding that Jim plans to countersue the individual for misleading charges. We are sure they will be excused in the future. And when they are, Mr. Fox plans to seek after a case for malignant indictment against this individual and her lawyers for refiling this pointless activity. Now I need to say that Jamie is the one individual I genuinely didn't anticipate seeing on the rundown of this large number of killjoys and hunters who are being sued for under this new regulation. I mean, who was truly shocked to catch wind of Diddy and Cassie Diddy had a wide range of horrendous charges joined to his name for, in a real sense, many years. And I genuinely believe Cassie's claim just started to expose what's underneath Jamie. Then again, I truly don't recall truly hearing any lady gripe about him acting improperly. Likewise, back in 2015, when this supposed occurrence he's being sued for happened, Jamie was in a public relationship with Katie Holmes. And when they separated, Katie had only decent comments about Jamie. However, at that point again, you truly can't rule anything out for Lisa. So I get it is not yet clear what will occur with this claim. Additionally, I recollect Jamie continuously gloating about being at Diddy's gatherings, so who can say for sure the way that these CBS get down. In the meantime, a few fans are likewise beginning to estimate that a ton of these renowned men are on the DL, and extending their self-loathing onto ladies. Take a gander at Diddy and how he recruited male slavers to sign corrupt Cassie. Yet he didn't partake in it. He recently watched and shot Diddy's protector. Likewise asserted in another meeting that Diddy employed those male slavers for his own pleasure. You realize he didn't believe it should return to him. In a manner, you realize he recruiting individuals, he going to put everything on her, 'cause she understood what he loved, 'cause she wasn't recruiting it for her. Don't get that effed up workmanship, assuming you believe that she was recruiting those male whores for herself. Nah, brother, I was in one of those extraordinary bookshops with him. I saw this man get handle plugs. Comparative tales recently flowed about Jamie, and different individuals asserted that Jimmy swings both ways. Feline Williams asserted that Jamie had a little something happening with his name, craftsman Marquez Anthony. As a matter of fact, Feline said Marquez by let him know he attached with Jamie. I know every one of the jokesters and entertainer mysteries whose gay Jamie pops. I can say it. I can let you know the name of the obligation. __. He is Marcus Anthony. He's the main man endorsed to Jamie Foxx's mark. Look at it. And afterward, Twitter the buddy that requests that he check whether he don't say oak. The fella let me know behind the stage at a show, and let me know I can welcome him in front of an audience and air it out. I said no, he stand by till I get to lie your __. Up look, anything that individuals do in their room is their business. The length of everybody in question is a consenting grown-up now. If you out there saying